Zach Chapman here. We've got Zach Rudine. That's how you pronounce it,
sir.
correct? Correct, sweet. And then Andrew Kolb helping out with production. Usually you've heard my voice calling games, but tonight you're going to hear the new voice. Hopefully the rest of the way we will be able to get a broadcast going. Zach Rudine, senior here at White Bear Lake, then is going to head to the best school in the state of Minnesota in St. Cloud next year. But Zach, take it away, kind of what brought you here to the Horn, kind of who are you as a person, and how excited are you for tonight?
Thanks, Zach. I'm super excited for tonight's game. I'm a massive basketball fan. I think we got a really good matchup in store here tonight against the 8-4 Bears and the 2-7 Park. I'm going to be a freshman at St. Cloud next year, pursuing a career in sports broadcasting, and this is just the beginning. So let's start this up. We got a tip coming a little bit. We got starters being announced right now. Park's starters were just announced. Looks like they got some young traveling kids getting announced to the crowd right now. I remember that was me one day.
Back in the old day. I never went through the association like you.
Yeah, back in 4th and 5th grade, those years. Here come the White Bear Lake starters. Jack Janicki, the Wisconsin basketball commit, number 5. The Bears are 5-1 with him playing. Crowd's giving him a nice applause. They got Sawyer Collins, the junior, number 12. Jack Misgan, number 22, senior. Got the St. Cloud basketball commit, big man 6'8", center, Whitehawks. And Zach Nelson, senior, number 43. Here we go. Got the starters on the floor, probably going to tip off here in about 30 seconds. Final huddle for White Bear Lake. Starting for Park, you have O.T. Omat, Misker Isias, David Olakazim. I believe that is Henry Schluter as well as the final starter, yep. And we're about to tip this off. White Hawks and Omat will tip it off at center court as we get the first half underway. The Bears are second, I believe, in the SEC conference. Park is second to last. And here comes the tip. And that's going to be right out of bounds. It's going to be Bears ball to start out on Omat. Sawyer Collins is going to pass it in. He hits Janicki right away. They got two guys pressuring Janicki. He hits it over to Misgan. Misgan right back to Janicki. Janicki's kind of getting trapped at top. Wonder if they're going to run that all night long. Zach Nelson now getting trapped. Ball's hit off of the leg of David Olakazim. Bears ball. We'll see how they can beat this two-man pressure that Park's got going at the top. It's going to have to be a lot of quick passes. Ball can't get sticky tonight. Janicki finds Collins. He doesn't shoot. Right back to Janicki. He's got three bodies looking at him, almost turns it over. Right back to Collins. Janicki finds Collins, finds Misgan in the corner. He gets trapped. Nelson's found. Cross court. White Bear just trying to get something going. It's been a lot of passes, trying to find an open shot. White Hawks in the post, misses the shot. Good defense there by Park. Olakazim in transition, finds an open shooter. That's Isias. He misses, and that is going to be out on Park. White Bear Lake ball. A lot of dribbling, not too many shots start this game in the first minute. See what White Bear can do on this possession. See if they can find an open shot. Haven't really had an opportunity there yet. Nice student section out here tonight, all standing up. Collins turns it over. That's going to be David Olakazim. He finds his teammate for the easy bucket off the layup, OT Oman. That's going to be an early White Bear Lake timeout. Coach Berkey is not happy with that possession right there. White Bear Lake is just, they haven't been able to get an open look. Park's defense has been really pressing to start this game. They haven't been able to find lanes, and that's the first turnover of the game for the White Bear Lake Bears. So, I mean, the story is, how's White Bear going to get an open shot? They're going to have to figure that out. It's just been a lot of back and forth past the top of the key to start this game.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like that so far. White Bear Lake, they've, on the offensive side of things, they've been Park's been doubling teaming Janicki all night so far, and they're trying to force down low. Hawks has had a couple opportunities, and they've matched up very well against him. That's something surprising to see. Hawks, using that big frame. I could see him get a little active early on, but
yeah, he's definitely probably a head taller than a lot of players on this court right now, so he has the size matchup as Park is going to press here. Jack finds Mizgin in the open court. He's going to go for a tough layup, hits it. Nice one-handed and right-handed layup from Jack Mizgin. Omar bringing the ball up in transition. He has a double come his way. Jack almost takes away. Ooh, Sawyer Collins takes away in transition up to Janicki. Janicki gets blocked by Omar, but stay with the White Bear Lake Bears. There we go. Now we got some stuff rolling. Just over 2 minutes into the game, White Bears starting to find something. They're going to have some open shooters in this inbound here, and it's right out of bounds off of Park. Tipped by number 10, Stewart. Mizgin catches the inbound, finds Collins right away. Back to Mizgin, to Janicki. Collins open for three, air balls. Nelson with a nice offensive rebound, though. Jack pulls up for a three ball. He's got it. Janicki for three. Bears up three.
It's a great look there from Janicki. Found the cross-court pass, drawing the double team, and then just getting the ball back. Great three.
Oh, that's a tough layup by Olakazim. Broke right past his guy and had a tough floating layup. Jackie's got two guys on him again. They're pressuring the ball. They're constantly sending doubles. White Bears got to find a way to beat it consistently. Mizgin gets doubled. He turns it over. Park in transition. They get fouled, miss the and one. That's going to be Olakazim to the free throw line. Just a few minutes in. 5-4 Bears. Olakazim, senior for Park, makes the first free throw. We got a tie ball game. We got subs coming in, Jack Sutherland and Jeremy Kolb for White Bear Lake. No subs for Park. The student section does not want him to make it. He does not. Sutherland with the rebound. He kicks it up to Janicki. Janicki back to Sutherland. He's got a double his way. Kolb, he's a three-point shooter. Park's not going to want to leave him open too much. Zach Nelson's found in the corner. Right back to Sutherland, to Kolb. Kolb finds Hawks in the post. He's got a little bit of space there. Has a small guy on him, but he almost turns it over. Sutherland somehow saved that pass. That looked like it's going to be an easy turnover for Park. Sutherland finds what a pass to Hawks in the post, and he's got the easy two. Threads the needle. Sutherland subs in the game, saves a turnover, has a nice pass. Omar draws a foul and one. That's going to be a blocking foul on Jeremy Kolb, it looks like. Back-to-back drawn fouls by Park. Are they going to count the bucket, though? They have not put the points on the board. We'll see here. I think the refs are discussing. Oh, they gave it to him. All right. It's an and one opportunity here for Almont. He makes it. Park up 1. Jack gets doubled. Finds another Jack. Wyatt Hawks wide open with the dunk! Wyatt Hawks. Raise the roof. Wyatt Hawks, St. Cloud State basketball commit.
It's 2 times right there. Parks tried to do a full court press. Jack Janicki just put the ball in his hands. They're just going to work it up the court easily. And twice now they've made him pay.
Could be a big night for Hawks if they keep leaving him open like that. That's the second easy bucket he's had. Omot cuts back door and gets the layup to go. Park back up 1. Setterlin to Janicki. He finds the shooter open. Kolb in the corner. Oh, just in and out. Hawks with the offensive rebound, though. He puts it right back up, and he's got it. That's 6 points now for Wyatt Hawks. Park trying to push it in transition here. Tough pass over to shooter. To an open shooter, they miss. Setterlin tips the board to Wyatt Hawks. Good possession there from the Bears. Force a miss, then get a nice rebound. Zach Nelson cutting back door, finds Kolb open for 3, pumps. Kicks to Setterlin, no shot up. He finds Hawks in the paint again. He's got it for 2. Wyatt Hawks, he's on a run, 8 points. Great start for the senior Wyatt Hawks. Omot pulls it for 3, and that is an air ball, looks like. Hawks gets the ball, passes it up to Janicki. Janicki finds an open Setterlin, and he gets blocked, but fouled. 2 free throws coming here for Setterlin as he's fouled by Stewart. We're going to have substitutions come in after the first free throw here. Bears up 3. Setterlin at the free throw line. Misses the first, in and out. Miskin coming back in for the Bears. For Park, we have number 24, Anthony Guyud. Setterlin for number 2. He's got it. Bears up 4, 12-13 left in the first half. Bears going with a full court press here. Both teams are pressing to start out this game, trying to force turnovers. Didn't see a lot of that in the JV game. Setterlin putting good ball pressure. Guyud in the corner passes it back. Janicki forces a turnover. Good defense there by the Bears again. Phenomenal pressure. Janicki in transition with the floater, hits it. 5 for Janicki. Bears up 6. They're starting to find a groove. Whatever they talked about in that first time out after the first minute and a half, it's been working. A floater from Park. They miss. Hawks with another board. Hawks has had his fingerprints all over this game to start. Janicki for the corner for 3. Airballs it. Rebound, Park. Ooh, what a strip by Setterlin in transition. He's got Miskin in the front court. Right back to Hawks, but it was a rough pass. Couldn't connect there. Isias finds his teammate. Setterlin pressuring the ball. Ola Kazim in the corner. Miskin, phenomenal ball pressure from him. And we got a timeout from Park. Ola Kazim could just not get the ball past Miskin right there, and his teammates were not finding open lanes. Phenomenal defense from the Bears after that first time out. They're really starting to figure it out. The offense is flowing. 16 points to 10 for Park. 6-point lead. What do you think about this game so far, Chapman?
It's not been a bad start. Both sides have been careless at times. They've played very fast and aggressive, and that's fun to see for the most part. But White Bear Lake, when they can get that offense going and in transition, they looked really good in transition. That last time with Hawks kind of fumbling the ball was a little mismanaged and whatnot, but it happens, especially when you're trying to go quick. And
absolutely,
it's for White Bear Lake. They're playing their game pretty good so far, and they've put the ball in their playmakers' hands, especially in Janicki, and then in Wyatt Hawks down low. He's just been a bully. And
yeah, Park's having a really hard time finding an answer for him. He's done very well in transition. They're finding him. That's probably going to be a mismatch all night. Doesn't look like they have too many. And we got a 5-second violation forced by the Bears. Whatever Park did in that timeout did not work out. Phenomenal pressure from the Bears in this game. I got to give it to them. Let's see if the Bears can keep their offense rolling. White Hawks on the perimeter. Kolb getting pressured. Finds an open Mizgin. Janicki in the corner. Takes a cross court to Kolb for 3. Open shot. He's got it. Kolb for 3. 9-point lead for the Bears. 10 minutes left in the first half. Open cutter. And that's going to be a foul on Jeremy Kolb again. David Olakazim to the free throw line. Nice cut from him. Led to a foul.
It's a big foul for Jeremy Kolb, picking up his second of the game.
Missed by Olakazim. Hopefully Jeremy does not pick up his third. Team definitely needs his shooting, as we just saw he knocked down a 3-pointer. He's got 2 fouls. He misses both. Joshua Doger subs into the ball game here. Another White Bear Lake big man. Tough cross-court pass. Jack had to leap to get that one. He finds Jeremy open. Kicks right back to Jack for 3. Just off the front rim. Rebound, Park. Hawks almost got to force the turnover right there. Ooh, almost a forced turnover by the Bears right there. Olakazim in transition. Doher with the rebound. Janicki pushing the pace. He gets in the post, draws contact, but they're safe. Up and down, he misses the shot. Hawks gets his body on the floor, can't get the ball. And that's a bucket for Park in transition by Omat.
Smart play from Jeremy there. It's tough to just give up the basket, but smart to not pick up your third foul. Have to go to the bench.
Hey, you got to keep Jeremy in this game. Hawks finds Janicki in the corner, back to Mizgin. Mizgin pulls up for 3, misses front rim. Omat with another rebound. Park setting up in the half court here. Janicki guarding Gayud. Pretty good on-ball defense from the whole team in general tonight. He slips, almost turns it over, but Kennedy is there to pick up the basketball. Mizgin pressure in the ball. Right back to Gayud. He drives to the basket, misses everything with the layup. Mizgin in the corner. Finds Hawks. Hawks to the basket. Nice quick pass, but Doher could not handle it. I don't think he was expecting that pass. Good idea there by Hawks. Josh just was not expecting that quick pass. Bears up 7, 8:09 left in the half. Sawyer Collins back into the game for the Bears. Henry Schluter back into the game for Park. Oh my goodness. What a dunk by Omat. That was a big time hammer.
I think Ant might have taught him a lesson or two.
My goodness, he's been watching Anthony Edwards highlights. Mizgin on the drive. Tough right-handed layup through contact. Hits it. Bears back up 7. But my goodness, Omot, he's got some sweet athleticism. Park on the drive, and that's going to stick with them. The White Bear Lake bench thought it was going to be their ball there. Some more subs coming in. White Hawks finally subs out for the Bears. Pretty good first shift from him. 8 points, I believe. Handful of rebounds. Now you have Colin Piper coming into this game. He's a freshman. Omot again shows athleticism off as he gets the jelly. Jelly layup through traffic.
Yeah, he's got such a long stride. You look at him and his frame, just long, thin legs, but he uses that length and gets to the basket.
Those players are the toughest to guard, the quick athletic burst type players. And he's really shown that today. He's got probably close to a dozen points in this one as Kolb turns it over. Schroeder in transition, gets fouled, and he's going to have free throws. Mizgin with the foul. We got 6'6" Colin Piper, a freshman, in this game. You can imagine he's probably going to be part of this team's future for the next coming years. He's already playing varsity minutes. Watched the JV game earlier. He played fairly well. He's their backup big man behind White Hawks. Schroeder makes the first. Bears up 4. Sutherland back into the game for the Bears. We'll see if Park can take advantage of these non-Jack Janicki minutes for the Bears. As the underdog, you always want to take advantage of when the opposing team's best player is not on the floor. He misses the second. And that is going to be White Bear Lake ball. A lot of players tipped that one. Glad White Bear Lake came out with it. Omot's going to sub out. Really, really good stuff from OT Omot of Park in his first shift. That was some pretty impressive basketball. Jack Sutherland draws a double, kicks to Mizgin. Mizgin right back to Sutherland. Janicki's back into the game, by the way, for the Bears. Piper in the corner finds Sutherland. He makes a man miss, puts up the shot, hits back rim though. Rebound by Schluter for Park. Guyud pushing the pace for Park in transition. He's got an open righty layup. Park's really cut this lead down. Only a 2-point lead now for the Bears.
And they've had a few stops, and they've just been able to drive in the lane and get a couple layups, and just like that, they find themselves just back down by 2.
Kicked ball here from Park. It's going to remain with the Bears. Hawks going to sub right back in. He's going to sub in for Doher. So we got Piper and Hawks both on the floor. Hawks is 6'8". Piper's 6'6". That's a pretty tall front court. White Bear Lake has not scored in the last few minutes. They're really looking to get a basket here. Janicki in the corner. Finds Sutherland. He pumps the 3. Almost turned over, and it is now turned over. And the game is tied back up as David Ola Kazim scores in transition for Park. White Bear Lake can just not find their offense right now. I believe it's an 8-0 run for Park in the last few minutes. Hawks in the post. Draws a double. Finds it. Just blocked by Schluter. That was a really good pass from Hawks to the open Mizgin. Omot for 3. He misses. Janicki with the rebound. He would have been on a massive heat check if he would have hit that one. Really good game for Omot so far for Park. Janicki at the top of the key. Finds Sutherland to Piper in the corner. He finds Janicki. Janicki finds Hawks wide open with a dunk. White Hawks with his second dunk of the game.
That was so necessary here for White Bear Lake. They just kind of went in that slump offensively. Park shutting them down. Get it to the man that's just been down low, that's been dominating so far for your team offensively. That's a big-time bucket for him.
Big-time bucket. That was probably 3 or 4 minutes at least without a White Bear basket. They needed that. Nice block there by Piper. He gets the block and the ball. Bears kicking it up in transition. Janicki works, draws a triple team, and he hits it. Janicki wants a foul there, too. He probably should have got it.
I think he should have.
Really tough bucket. Olkazim with the ball. Ball pressure from Setterlin. Back to Guyud. Schluter for 3. Misses front rim. Piper with another rebound. See if the Bears can start to figure it out again. They're on a 4-0 run. Janicki pumps the 3. Finds Mizgin cross court. Mizgin right back to Janicki. Janicki for 3. He's wide open. Just misses back rim. Mizgin, though, gets the long offensive rebound. Those long rebounds are your favorite if, it's your team getting them, and they're one of your least favorite things in the world when you're the opposing team. It's not really about boxing out at that point. It's about more luck. Olakazim at top. Finds Stewart. Back to Olakazim. Stewart on the slash. Wow. Tough up and under layup from Stewart. Brings the game back within 2. Bears up 2. 2:52 left in the half. We're coming down to the final stretch of the half. Big few minutes here for the Bears. Janicki misses backboard there. And we got a foul here on Piper. I believe that's going to be 5 fouls on White Bear. 2 more until they're in the bonus. Only 1 foul for Park in this entire first half. They've had a pretty controlled game. Arguably probably should have had a few more, but what's not called, it's not called. Janicki forces a turnover. He's got the ball in transition. He pulls up for 3 straight away. He's got it. Jack Janicki. What a play. 2-way play right there. Forced the steal. And then the quick 3 in transition. Almost gets another one right there. He's trying to read the passing lanes.
That's a big-time play from him, too. Kind of took a shot that maybe wasn't the best shot selection. Come back, get the steal, drain a 3, get your confidence right back. Big time from Jack Janicki.
Absolutely. Floater from Park. Hawks with another rebound. Janicki, nice behind the back move right there. Works up in transition with the left-handed floater, hits it. He's feeling it. Jack Janicki puts the Bears up 7. 1:43 left in the half. Bears double the ball, and it is out on White Bear Lake. Schluter hit it off of Zach Nelson out of bounds. There's been really, really good flashes this game of White Bear Lake playing phenomenal ball pressure defense. Most of the times when Park's been scoring, it's been weird mishaps on guys getting caught lacking off ball. Deep 3 from Park, missed. Zach Nelson with the rebound. Janicki finds Mizgin open in the corner. Kolb finds Zach Nelson. Nelson usually shoots those. Mizgin wide open the paint for an easy 2. Kolb had 2 guys wide open, actually, Hawks and Mizgin. I think Park was planning to get a fast break going in transition there. They didn't have rebounders ready.
Yeah, and I love this full court press here from White Bear Lake.
Omot drills a 3. He's keeping them in this game. He probably has half the points for Park. He is absolutely dominating right now.
That was a big-time shot, too. Park did not look comfortable having the ball there, making it a huge shot and ending that run from White Bear Lake as they had brought the lead back up to 9.
Kolb for 3, just misses back rim. Janicki with the long offensive rebound, though. Another one of those. Hawks in the post. Draws a double. Misses. Janicki with the offensive rebound, though. And one! Jack Janicki flexes. And one for Jack. Puts the Bears up 8. Jack's really finding his groove here in the last few minutes. 7 points in the last 3 minutes of this half. Really nice run here for the Bears to close the half. Always want to end the half on a good note. Makes the free throw as well. See if the Bears can get themselves to a double-digit lead. With no shot clock here in high school basketball. End of halves. Oh, as they turn it over. I was about to say Park was going to have to dribble out the clock until the last second to take the final shot, but they just overthrew that pass. So White Bear Lake is poised to get this last shot. Janicki's going to handle it. It's probably be him taking the shot. He's had a really nice end of this half. 8 seconds left for Misgan. They got to work something here. 4 seconds left for Janicki. He finds the left for Hawks. Oh, just over him. What a play that would have been to White Hawks.
Wyatt Hawks went to go climb the ladder on that one, and if that connected, that would have been something.
Four-court pass from Park is airballed. And that brings you to the end of the half. Bears up by 9. I mean, my goodness, if he would have connected on that lob dunk, that's like a perfect way to end the half. Hawks was surely capable of getting that to wanting to go just a little bit too high. Came off his fingertips. But hey, pretty nice half for the White Bear Lake Bears. Park brought it close, but they fought right back. 35-26, Bears up 9. Thoughts on that first half?
For White Bear Lake, there was that stretch. They started the game nice. It was that middle kind of part of that half. They kind of lost themselves a little bit. They struggled offensively. Park, I think, defensively, it wasn't even that they did too much. I think it was just White Bear Lake was trying to force a little too much, forcing shots and forcing passes. They created turnovers, and I think that's what kept Park in the game. But White Bear Lake, for the most part, ever since Jack Janicki started to find his groove again, the team just has wrapped around that, and they've built around that. They're back up by 9. They're in a good lead. Not just them trying to come out in the second half, continue to finish what they've started.
Jack Janicki and White Hawks both with high scoring totals in the first half for the Bears. We'll see if they can continue in the second half. Pretty good first half for your Bears.
We will step aside here. We'll play a couple things as all the Bears trying to throw all these fans little mini foam basketball. I don't even know what this is called, but we'll step aside, take a breather, and then Zach, we're going to get more of a rundown. I know we didn't really get you in, but we'll get more of a rundown of kind of who you are behind the scenes and all that. But stay tuned here. You're watching White Bear Lake basketball here on The Horn.
I'm Will Anderson. Graduated from White Bear Lake High School in 1991. Played hockey for the Bears for 3 years. I was lucky enough to go to the state tournament my sophomore and junior year. My thing at American Family is I believe that customer service is a lost art form. You can buy insurance from a number of different people and a number of different ways out there. If you're buying insurance online and you don't have a representative, I'd love to be that person. One of the things that makes us a little bit different is we always insure people the way we would want to be insured. So I start out with a very robust insurance package. I believe that your home is your number one asset. So you want to make sure that's very well protected. Most people would rather pay a little bit more to have great coverage. And that's what we do. We give people the options for great protection. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but you can call us, text us at 612-361-7283. That's my cell phone, 612-361-7283, or WillAndersonAgency.com.
We started almost 28 years ago now doing just tires and wheels, and morphed into full service automotive repair, maintenance, and then now into custom truck accessories. We do sprayed in truck bed liners, we do some industrial coatings as well. So really anything in a vehicle, pertaining to a vehicle, that's what we do. We're all locally owned, we're all from here. You go from helping a customer at service counter, and then later on in the night you can see them at a hockey game or a football game, and it's nice to be able to say hi to those guys, and we appreciate their support. I don't need to fix everything on your car today and never see you again. We want to grow relationships, right? When we talk to people about auto repair needs, things like that, it's more of kind of a 1 through 10 level, right? We'll help educate you and discuss how severe your repairs might be and what can wait a little while. Our telephone number is 651-426-4640. We have a website, it's www.podstire.com. Of course, we're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
All right, welcome back here to South Campus. For those of you that have been tuning in and hearing a new voice, it's because you are Zach Rudine, doing a wonderful job. First time ever doing play-by-play here on the Horn, and this is what it's all about. Great community thing, great to learn, and you obviously get better as you go along, and it's a form of art. It's something you work your craft on, you get better on, and it's great to have you here. So, Zach, we're going to have you kind of go over more background. I know you kind of briefly touched on it right before tip-off and starting lineups and whatnot, but I'll have you kind of go over, obviously you've been involved with the Wolves, and, just take it away.
Yeah, I mean, probably the biggest thing for me right now is, I'm committed to St. Cloud State next year for sports broadcasting. I've had a love for sports my whole life, I would say. Ever since I was probably 10 years old, I was always making stat cards of sports games. And it brought me to making an Instagram page in the Timberwolves where I now have over 12,000 followers. And it's, really got me committed to covering sports as my full-time job someday. And I'm excited to pursue more of that next year at St. Cloud. I'm going to be working a lot in the radio program and TV with KSTP. It should be pretty fun. I know you're up there as a student at St. Cloud right now. I know you enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really into sports. Senior right now at this White Bear Lake school. Classmates with a lot of these guys in the basketball team. So it's really fun to see their on-court production. A lot of them playing very good. Whitehawks will be also going to St. Cloud with me next year. He's had a phenomenal game so far. That's basically me.
Perfect. All right, we will step aside again briefly. That's Zach Rudine and his background. We got about 5 minutes left here before second half tips off. You're listening to White Bear Lake Basketball here on the Horn.
Welcome back to the Horn. We got the second half about to be underway in less than a minute. The Bears are up 9. My keys for the second half for the White Bear Lake Bears: can they keep the offense consistent? That was potentially going to be a really big problem halfway through the first half. They had a 4-minute-ish stretch where they just could not get a basket, and that allowed Park to come back to the game. Park's pressure defense can be really, hard to get past sometimes, and if they find themselves in a slump, that's really going to allow Park to get back into the game. You really got to limit OT Omat on the other end. He really balled out for Park in the first half. So we'll see what they can do. 20 seconds left until we get this one underway. Nice lead for the Bears. Excited to see if they can pull this one out and go 9 and make their way to 9-4 on the season. It should be White Bear Lake basketball. Not 100% sure. We still got teams in the huddle. We'll see who else can create for Park. It was kind of a one-man show for a lot of that with OT Omat. We'll see if they can have others come into the game. I thought David Olakazim also showed some nice flashes out there. It's going to be Park basketball, it looks like, as White Bear Lake is setting up to play defense. All right, here we go. Second half is underway. More full court pressure from the Bears. They're running a similar defensive style to what Park was doing, pressuring the guy with 2 guys with the ball at top. Bears turn it over. Oh, we got a kick ball though. They're gonna call this one back because it hit Jack Janicki's leg. That was a pretty easy turnover, but just unfortunately hit his leg. Nothing much you can do there. Anthony Gayud with the ball in the inbound. Isias gets pressured. A lot of tight window passes from Park. White Bear Lake is bound to force 4 turnovers. And that's almost another one. Jack Janicki gets the ball in transition. Misses at the rim, though, and it's rebounded by Isias. He wanted another call. He probably could have got another one there, too. Isias pulls up from 3, misses back rim. OT Omat with the board, though. And it's blocked, sent away from Wyatt Hawks. Big time block from Hawks.
Yeah, that's a great rejection. Park, where they were working around, took a hard 3, but great recovery there from Wyatt Hawks down low, sending it right out of bounds.
Rim protection is the most important part of defense, as most NBA-like managers will tell you. Bears pressuring the ball. Isias on the kick out. Park hits an open 3. That is Stewart. They bring it within 6. 16 minutes left to go in the game. Bears definitely got to find a bucket here. Almost a turnover there, but White Hawks brings it in. Hawks trying to set it up at top. Kicks to Misgan. They're doubling the ball every time. It's not really a pressure double, but they're preventing the drive a lot. They're not really guarding the three-point line too heavily. Guarding the inside well. Zach Nelson in the corner pulls up for 3. He's got it. Corner 3 ball from Zach Nelson puts the Bears up 9. Gayud finds Omat. Jack Janicki pressuring the ball well. Almost a turnover. He had to try to jump up for that one. And now he turns it over. It's going to be White Bear Lake basketball. Just fell out of bounds. Looks like that was White Hawks with some good pressure defense. Really nice game from him. Misgan bringing the ball up. Olakazim on him. Nelson in the corner again. He hit the last 3. Just barely missed that one. Janicki with the offensive rebound, though. Puts it right back up, draws contact, and hits it. He is not getting calls tonight in the post, that is for sure.
That was a great move down low from Jack Janicki, using his offhand to just float it up. Just a great spin around. Beautiful play, adding 2.
Jack pokes it, but it's right to Omat. Guyud on the slash, kicks to Isias for a 3-ball. He misses that, but it's an offensive rebound. Bears were boxing out, but somebody got wide open. Isias misses another 3-ball. White Hawks with another rebound. He's cleaning the glass tonight. Mizgin top to Janicki. Sawyer Collins in the corner. Back to Mizgin. Mizgin's got Zach Nelson open. He doesn't take this one. Nice pass to Janicki on the cut. Sawyer Collins open for 3. He's got it! Bears up big. And that is going to be a Park timeout. 14-point lead for the White Bear Lake Bears. They're starting to connect from 3. That's a really good sign. Offense has not been stagnant so far in the second half. Really nice lead here. 14-point lead with 14 minutes left.
Yeah, that's another great find from Janicki. He's drawing the double teams, especially when he gets down low in the paint, and they're not trying to let the leading scorer and the top scorer for White Bear Lake to just destroy them. They want other players to come in, and if they're going to lose, they're going to allow threes to players like that.
Yeah,
and that's
like I was saying before in the start of the game. You can't, with how Park's playing defensively, you can't let the ball get sticky. You can't, dribble a ton in isolation. It has to be quick pass, quick pass, quick pass. And that's what they've been doing. They just got a few quick threes off of really quick passes to open shooters. Park might have to switch out their defensive scheme if they can't figure it out, because White Bear is starting to break their defense down. We'll see who stays on the floor as we enter back. Looks like all the starters for White Bear Lake will remain on the floor. Janicki's going to set up here for probably a full court press. His conditioning's got to be very good for all of this running and he's been doing. It's been looking pretty good. Bears are 5-1 since he's returned to the lineup. Bears double the ball again at top. Park's really got to figure out the quick passes as they miss a shot there, but offensive rebound. Omat open for 3. He's got it. He's just been on one all game long. Haven't really had an answer for him as Jack finds Mizgin full court, but it's tipped off of Jack. It looked like Isias tipped it first, and Mizgin didn't really know where the ball was going to go, so it hit off his head, it looked like. Just a rough turnover there. Full court pass. Can't let Park get into a quick run right here. You got to shut that down. Guyud, really good ball pressure by Janicki. White Bear bench loving the defense right now. Isias pulls up for an open 3. They left him open. Misses back rim. Hawks with another rebound. They've let up a few open shots, but in general, the on-ball defense has been pretty great. As Park's going to have some subs come in at the next break. Hawks at the top of the key. And Janicki finally gets a foul call. I bet he's pretty happy about that one. That foul is going to be on Ola Kazim. It's going to be on the ground, though. That's the first foul of the second half. Pretty clean game so far. Kennedy subs in for Park. Jack finds Hawks, and he slams it home for 2. Wyatt Hawks with his 3rd dunk of the game.
It's just Jack Janicki right there, drawing in multiple defenders again, and he's just going to find the open man, and you cannot leave a guy like Wyatt Hawks or just anybody down low right near the basket open. White Bear Lake will make you pay if you do that.
You sure as heck can't give a guy wide open looks who has 2 dunks already in this game.
That's for sure.
Front rim miss here from Kennedy. Janicki trying to create something. Really good passing from him tonight. He's been finding Hawks a lot. As he gets fouled on the drive, it's probably going to be counted as a ground foul. Did not look like he was getting up in the shooting motion quite yet. Yep, baseline. Mizkin's going to inbound it for the Bears. Bears up 13. Hawks catches the quick inbound. Cuts it inside to Janicki. Really nice pass. He just misses. Close miss shot there. Hit back rim. Kazim finds Kennedy in the corner. Kennedy finds Gayud. Omat. He's cut off by Kolb. Kennedy at top. Finds Gayud in the corner. He's trying to make something happen. Finds Kennedy. Almost a backcourt violation, but it's going to be a turnover anyway. A little ill-advised pass from Omat there. Gayud couldn't get to it, had to save it, and just didn't have enough room to really save the ball correctly, I guess you could say. Mizgin looks like he's going to maybe work off a Hawk screen. He doesn't. Almost hits that tough shot, hits the floor. It's going to be a 5-on-4 break here for Park. They have an open 3 shooter, Kennedy. He misses Zach Nelson with the big rebound. Break for the Bears there. Jack Janicki in transition. And he draws the blocking foul. His feet were still moving. Jackson go to the line for 2 free throws. Good stuff from Jack in transition. Hit the corner of Kennedy's body instead of hitting him straight on. It would have been a charge probably the other way. Bears up 13. Just missed the first one. Schluter back into the game for Park. Jack trying to put the Bears up 14. And he does just that. Sutherland subbing back in for the Bears. Jack's going to hit the bench here. They're going to give him a well-deserved break. He's commanded a lot of on-ball attention on both ends. A lot of two-way activity for him in this game. Park on the slash. Trap. Zach Nelson with really good defense right there. Hawks was the help side. Really good double team in the post. Omat, easy. Bucket in the post. He went unguarded there. Didn't have a matchup. Nice find from Park. Double teamed Sutherland. He's trying to find an open guy. And we got a timeout from White Bear. Smart timeout there. You want to keep possession here. It's a 12-point game, 10 minutes left. Still anybody's game. A pretty solid start to the first half for the Bears. They've extended the lead by 3 points since the break. We'll see how they can do without Jack Janicki most likely in the next few minutes, depending on if Coach Berkey wants to sub him back into the game. I wouldn't be surprised that's what he wanted to do. You know, you always want your best player to be on the floor at all times. I would love to see another front court of Hawks and Piper. We'll see if Piper can get back into the game soon. Three fouls on Park. In the second half, 0 for White Bear. Pretty controlled. I mean, it's pretty surprising how they're playing really nice defense, but they have yet to foul in the second half. I'm sure Coach Berkey's pretty happy about that one.
Yeah, it's very different compared to the first half. Park only picked up those 2, and now here we got 10:46 to go. They have 3 already. And White Bear Lake done a nice job. They've stayed off of that category. They haven't committed a foul yet. And
haven't seen as many turnovers as well. The offense has looked pretty solid in the second half. Kolb's going to inbound to Sutherland here for the Bears. Miskin in the corner. He pulls up for an open three. He's got it. Jack Miskin. Bears up 15. Kennedy for Park. Almost a forced turnover here. We might have a jump ball situation. Really good job by Jack Miskin. And that's going to be White Bear Lake basketball. Phenomenal hustle play by Jack Miskin after the made 3-point shot.
Yeah, White Bear Lake's 2-3 zone right now. They're doing an excellent job. They're surrounding anybody that catches the basketball. They're putting 2 bodies on them. And currently Park, they're having a tough time. They're getting a little distressed, and White Bear Lake's been able to take advantage and get a jump ball like that right there.
White Bear Lake turns it over here. Park went to a full court press right there. Looks like they might go to that for the rest of the game to try to force stops. As Jack Miskin intercepts it, he's going to the basket. Draws contact, hits it, and one. Jack Miskin. What a sequence from him. Hits the 3, forces a turnover, forces another turnover after that as well, and hits the and 1. My goodness. He is balling out for the Bears.
Big time play from Jack Miskin. He's been quiet for the most part tonight. But that's a big time steal to get up, and now you're bringing the lead up to 17, possibly 18. And this is getting crucial time for Park now. The Wolfpack, they need to find some sort of rhythm. Otherwise, White Bear Lake's just going to find themselves completely in control the rest of the way.
18-point lead for the Bears. Really important few minutes here for Park. They really got to get some baskets. That's not a good start as they turn over. Jack Janicki in transition. Draws the foul, does not hit the shot. He's going to be back at the line for free throws, it looks like. Another drawn foul by Jack in transition. Close to the and 1 as well. I bet Park coaches are really looking at these next few minutes as probably the biggest of the game. They really got to get a run going here. They could potentially be down by 20 with 9 minutes left. Really hard to come back at that point. That's why they transitioned to full court defense. Jack hits the first. Really impactful game all over the court. Scoring, passing, defense, he's done it all. Sawyer Collins subbing in for Jack Miskin. Nice applause for Miskin as he subs out from the White Bear Lake bench. Really, really good sequence from him. That has the Bears up potentially 20 after this shot. And it is 20. Ola Kazim finds Omat. Omat's been fairly quiet recently. Just absolutely dominant defense from the Bears right now. Park cannot find any openings whatsoever. Schluter in the corner. Floater for Park. They miss it. Doher comes down with the rebound. That was a phenomenal defensive possession. Tons of great ball pressure. Good rotations. Bears trying to extend the lead here. You can assume they might try to take a little more time with their offensive possessions to drain some clock. Nice pass from Janicki, but that's blocked at the rim. Doher couldn't get it to go. Jack almost had another highlight reel pass as Sawyer Collins draws the charge. Big play from Sawyer Collins on defense.
Yeah, he just was able to get established, his feet right outside the restricted arc there. It was very close, but refs will give him the benefit of the doubt there, and that's a big-time call.
I can't imagine Coach Berkey's going to have too many bad things to say about the defense in the post-game huddle in the locker room after the game. Sutherland finds Collins full court. He hits it back to Kolb. Kolb draws the foul, but just misses the shot barely. He's ahead of the line for 2 free throws. Good full court pass there. Collins was about to run out of bounds there. He had to toss it quick back to Kolb. Successful pass as he's ahead of the line for 2 free throws. Hits the first. Bears up 21. Really good all-around basketball from the Bears right now. Cole makes both. 22-point lead with 8:40 to go for the Bears. Jack Forces a turnover. Hits it right to Collins. My goodness, Jack Janicki. Jack Janicki trying to catch the ball in the low post. He's looking for it. Collins is found. Jack, nice snatchback move right there to create some separation. Kolb on the slash. Nice, tough layup with the right hand on the left side. Jeremy Kolb, four straight points. Impressive. Almost another forced turnover, and now it is a forced turnover. Jack Janicki. He's just doing everything for this White Bear Lake Bears team right now. Two-way player. Definition of that. Pulls up for three now. Just barely misses. Oh my goodness, the Bears bench would have erupted. And we got a jump ball. It's going to be Park ball though, but great job by Doher right there to tie him up. Possession will now be White Bear after. And we got a timeout on the floor. 7:51 to go. Bears up 24. Really great basketball game from them so far. Looks like they are poised to move to 9-4 on the season. Still got 7 minutes to go though.
Yeah, that was a beautiful job. Just from the Bears in general, it all started with, I was about ready to say Andrew Cole, who's sitting to my right here, but Jeremy Kolb slashing down, making his brother proud, getting in that layup. Beautiful job there. And then on the other end, Jack Janicki, beautiful steal, strong, keeping it away and just leading another charge. And almost, like you said, made that three. I think not only this bench, but this whole stadium and this whole gym would have just erupted if he was able to drain that. But good timeout here from Park, trying to regather themselves. Down by a lot at this point. It's almost out of reach. Not necessarily. There's still time, but they've definitely got a lot to work on. And for White Bear Lake, just continue to play your game, continue to play smart, and it's looking really good here for the last 7 minutes and 51 seconds.
I would love to know how many steals Janicki has in the game.
Yes.
He's probably got at least 5. He's been an absolute just destruction on defense tonight. Really good two-way game for him. Park just can't get over his size. He's a 6'4 guard, 6'5 probably. Long arms. Hard to get past that, that's for sure. Park really needs a basket here. They cannot go empty-handed on possessions anymore. They gotta try to score every single possession the rest of the way if they want to have a chance in this game. Almost a turnover there forced by the Bears. Just continuously good ball pressure from them. Omot trying to make something happen on Collins. He just can't. Another turnover for Park there. We're not looking. Jack Janicki in transition. Oh, almost connects on the dunk. That would have been a massive poster from Jack Janicki. Omot in transition hits a tough lay through contact. My goodness, Jack Janicki got up on there. Just hit the back rim barely. I'm sure he wants that one back. Sawyer Collins in transition. Kolb in the corner. Hawks finds himself open. Janicki working off some movement. Bears kind of dribbling this ball out. Smart basketball from them as Doher drives, finds Hawks on the pass. It looks like we're going to get a turnover here. Hawks hits the floor. No foul call there. Officials say it was straight up defense. And it's another turnover from Park. Multiple rough turnovers for them in a row. Not what you want to see when you're trying to come back. That is for sure. Doher on the slash. He turns it over. Park really needs a basket here. Down 22, 6 minutes left. That's going to be out of bounds. Park basketball. Zach Nelson and Jack Misgan subbing back in for your Bears. Let's see if we can see some more Misgan magic. And for your Bears, subbing in Corey Rahim as the Bears force another miss. Just really, really rough offense from Park down the stretch here. cannot get anything to go. Big props to the Bears defense again. Raheem into the game. He's a sophomore. Zach Nelson in the corner. Hawks off the cut. Finds himself triple team to the post. Nice pass to Raheem. Tough finish at the rim with the left hand. Really nice basket there. And a really nice find as well as Park turns it over again. My gosh. Park's coach is not going to be happy post-game with how they've executed in the clutch here. When they've needed baskets the most, they just keep turning the ball over. They just can't figure it out. 5 minutes left. Maybe a little bit more time for them to figure out, but time is really dwindling down. White Hawks finds Kolb in the corner. Kolb gets a guy to miss. Raheem on the slash. Gets blocked at the rim, but it's going to be a foul. He's going to have the line for 2 free throws. Nice basketball for him since he's entered. Bears up 24. 4:43 to go. It looks like Park has some reserves poised to come into this game. Might be waving the white flag soon as Raheem misses the first free throw. Raheem for second free throw. Misses that one. Zach Nelson almost tipped the offensive rebound to the Bears. Park needs a basket desperately on this possession. And they don't get it as Hawks pulls down another rebound. He's dominated this game in the post. Raheem working off the screen. Turns it over. A lot of tough ball pressure there from Park. We're going to have Kyle Gibson now subbing for the Bears. Junior. White Hawks subs out. Really, really nice game from Hawks. Controlled the paint well on both ends of the floor. Had some nice passing flashes as well. 3 big dunks. As Park misses the floater, but it's going to be free throws here for Kennedy. But really, again, really nice game from White Hawks as he subs out with the Bears up 24, 4:10 left in the game. Misses the first free throw here. We'll see what a few underclassmen can do here for the Bears. Gibson with the rebound. Raheem kicks to Mizgin on the corner. He's cutting right to the basket. Draws contact. Phenomenal basket right there from him. Really nice second half from Jack Mizgin. Kyle Gibson pokes it away, almost turns it over, but Park gets the ball right back. Jeremy Kolb almost forcing our turnover. I mean, just relentless defense from everybody on the team, and that's just a careless turnover from Kennedy. I think he probably thought Schluter was going to break that way, but he clearly did not. More reserves coming in for the Bears as they remain up by over 20 with 3.5 minutes to go. That is number 10, Colin. Sawyer Collins in the corner here. Gibson on the cut. Just barely misses the finger roll layup. Park trying to work now in transition. 3 minutes left in this game. And we got an and one from Park. Tried to create something right there, and they did. Not too sure that's going to really help them come back into this game, though. It looks like it's a little too far put away at this point. I'm assuming, yep, Park's going to wave the white flag right here. They got subs coming into the ball game. And the Bears will move to 9-4 on the season. Once these 3 minutes and 5 seconds are up. Colin McGonigal into the game for your Bears. And now we got Trey Jackson subbing in. Senior guard. Corey Raheem bringing the ball up, trying to get past his man right here. He creates some space, just barely misses the front rim. Rebound by Trey Jackson, puts it up, but he misses. Nice offensive rebound by him, just couldn't get to go. Gibson guarding the perimeter with McGonigal. Really good defense again by the Bears. Trey Jackson forces a turnover. He's working in transition. Just barely missed it. Probably could have been a foul call there too. Park trying to create just anything right now in offense. Baseline cut, misses wide, and that's going to be White Bear Lake Bears ball. Brandon Allers into the game for the Bears. Allers is going to inbound it here to McGonigal. White Bear Lake bench standing up. They're ready to celebrate this win. Gibson on the perimeter. Right back to Allers, to Jackson. Allers gets past his man, puts up the floater, just barely misses it. Park in their transition look. They got a man open in the corner. Puts up the three, just misses. Front rim. Bears up 23. 1:18 left in this game. McGonigal kicks to Gibson. To Jackson in the corner. Jackson finds Raheem. Allers trying to create offense now. Back to Raheem. Raheem cutting to the basket. Just barely misses the tough basket to the left side. Park working up in transition. Kennedy with a nice pass to the rim, but misses the open shot. Nice save there by Brandon Allers to keep the ball in bounds. We're almost getting to the point where they're going to run out the clock. Gibson kicks to Raheem in the corner. Raheem pumps it right back to Gibson. The Bears bench wants Gibson to shoot that one. McGonigal trying to create an isolation now. Almost turns it over. Kicks it right back to Jackson. Jackson puts up a jumper. Misses that. Gets his own miss. Puts it up, and he's got to go. Bears bench is going nuts. They love supporting their teammates. And this is going to be a big win for the Bears as the time is running off on the clock. 3 seconds left. Kennedy misses it, and that's going to be a wrap. Really nice win from the Bears right there. 25-point win. Just absolutely dominant on the defensive end. Park they couldn't create anything offensively, especially in that second half. It was a really, really rough going for them. A lot of turnovers. Couldn't get offense consistently to go. The Bears figured out their offense after a weird stretch in the first quarter. Really, really nice stuff. Coach Berkey probably only has nice things to say in the locker room. Thoughts on the game?
Yeah, Park kept it much closer in the first half. They came out, looked a lot stronger. He came out, played an absolute phenomenal game, had that one poster, and then had a couple threes, but he played a phenomenal game, and Park was able to stick around with White Bear Lake until the end of the first half when White Bear was able to go back up by 9, and then the second half, it was all White Bear Lake. It was all Bears. Jack Janicki really took control of this game. Wyatt Hawks had a phenomenal first half, continued to stick around, get valuable rebounds in the second half. You had Jeremy Kolb get some crucial buckets, and just an all-around sport cast win here for White Bear Lake, and it's a big win as they improved to 9-4.
Yeah, really good game from the Bears. 25-point win, 9-4 in the season. That's going to bump down Park to 2-8. I thought it was going to be a much closer game after how it was looking in the first half. Park was really sticking with them, but then White Bear Lake really figured it out, found their separation, and ended up winning this game by 25. Quite the performances from Jack Janicki. He did on both ends. A lot of scoring, a lot of defense, a lot of passing from him. Whitehawks, 3 dunks. Really commanded the glass as well, commanded the paint. Good game from him. Jack Misgan had a really nice sequence in the second half that really sealed the deal, it seemed, for them. But yeah, really, really nice game to watch.
Yeah, so with that, we will wrap things up here. Finish it out for you, but well-sounded game here. Zach Rudine, first game in the books for him. This is not the only game we're planning to have him do. I will more than likely not be around. We'll probably have the one and only Zach Halverson helping out. Andrew Kolb, thanks for doing camera once again, my man. It's always good to have you around. Zach Rudine, super excited to have you on board. We're going to wrap things up. Andrew Kolb, Zach Rudine, this is Zach Chapman saying so long. Thanks for listening to White Bear Lake Basketball here on the home of White Bear Nation, The Horn.